pretty much run the show here in combat.
We talk from here to see what's out there, whether it be air warfare.
Moored at Pearl Harbor during the biennial Rimpac exercise is the U.S. amphibious assault ship the USS Essex. One of the highlights of this year, the vessel regularly operates across the South China Sea, East China Sea, and Philippine Sea, serving as a key security asset in the Indo-Pacific, particularly in support of the Philippines. The ship was part of a military exercise in the South China Sea at the start of 2022.
The experience from all of our partners in this process really helped bring to bear that experience. And being able to do humanitarian disaster relief, I think, is one of the critical components to that trust that we have with the Philippines, as well as many other nations.
Besides the Philippines, the ship's captain says forces from countries including Mexico will also take part in the training. The drills will feature humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations, as well as a range of other demonstrations on board. Taiwan Plus got a first-hand look inside the ship.
Its full-length flight deck can support a wide range of aircraft, including off-beat tail-rotor aircraft and different kinds of helicopters. The F-35B, meanwhile, is capable of short takeoffs and vertical landings, giving the ship greater flexibility during missions. But the flight deck isn't the only place where the ship stores its aircraft. The USS Essex is, besides the armored vehicles, the whale deck can also transport troops, tanks, and landing crafts between sea and land. Kind of looking at the Swiss Army knife of amphibious assets, right? Because we not only have this air power capabilities, but we also have the ability to shift connectors ashore through LCACs, through the whale deck, which you'll have an opportunity to see here. But we've been doing a lot of operations with MB-22s, as well as even the Army's Apache aircraft on board. Another vessel taking part in Rimpac is the HMAS Sydney, one of the Royal Australian Navy's guided missile destroyers. The warship is equipped with the US Pilots Aegis combat system. It's an advanced command and control weapon system capable of 360-degree air and surface surveillance to track and destroy multiple targets simultaneously. In 2024, the destroyer sailed through the Taiwan Strait alongside vessels from Japan and New Zealand, prompting protests from China. The Sydney's commander says the real value of Rimpac lies in working with partner nations. Based on we continue to build on our capabilities at sea, and again being a destroyer, a range of warfare domains will operate within. This goes back towards ensuring that we build our capacity not only as a ship, but our capacity and capabilities we operate with a large number of our partner nations across this region. Also showcased today was the Japanese destroyer JS Congo, an Aegis-equipped warship with ballistic missile defense capabilities to fight airborne threats. The vessel is also armed with Harpoon anti-ship missiles, which are capable of all-weather operations and guided by active radar. A retired warship now docked at Pearl Harbor. This is the USS Missouri. At the biennial Rimpac exercise, Taiwan Plus boarded the last U.S. battleship to be decommissioned after World War II, which has since been converted into a public museum. The ship's main battery consists of 3 16-inch triple-gun turrets, known for their formidable firepower. The warship is also capable of launching Harpoon missiles and Tomahawk cruise missiles. But beyond its weapons and capabilities, what really makes the ship stand out is its history. Just weeks later, on October 25, 1945, Japan gave up control of Taiwan to the Republic of China, which remains Taiwan's official name. The USS Missouri then served through the Korean War and the Gulf War, before being decommissioned in 1992, having served for more than 6 decades. A retired Navy officer who once served on the ship shared his reflections. She is a living piece of history. And it was just a real honor to be here. Of course, we were very, very busy. A lot of long hours, a lot of interesting things that happened while I was here. But you were in the blessings to be able to come back here secure again later on. While the US and its allies are showcasing their naval capabilities in Rimpac 2026, China on Sunday announced that Russian and Chinese naval forces will hold their own joint military exercise in the waters and airspace near Qingdao this month. After the drill, some of the participating forces will carry out joint maritime patrols in parts of the Pacific Ocean.
너무 많어. 김형근.
Pero es como si ya tuvieras, ya tiene tiempo, ¿no?
No, just these components.
Just a different package more than anything. Still simple circuit. We've got quarter blocks so that they can see the explosive effects.
We're going to do a 360 of the area like we normally would, and we're going to make sure that there's no secondaries and our area is safe to work.
Thinking like a Unitech or a bomber, where would I put something at if that was a decoy? So that can help you in your threat assessment of the area.
Stick. A piece of fragment. Some fragment here, I don't know.